Spain! Yoo-hoo! Look where I am! I am in Spain! Oops! I mean España. I love it!
What are you doing in Spain?
What am I doing? I am painting, among other things.
Good look on the painting. Go slow on the other things. Merry Christmas!
Buon Natale!
Happy birthday! Mother wrote to me you won a prize in Barcelona. She said it was a big deal. Congratulations.
Congratulations on making a scroll and key, whatever that is.
Merry Christmas from Harvard.
Feliz Navidad from Costa del Sol.
Happy birthday from the Sterling Library.
Here you graduated at the top of your class with all sorts of prizes. Sounds disgusting.
I'm coming to La Spezia in January. Can we meet?
Oh, sorry. I will be in Italy in January, sorry.
I'm coming to Naples, March 3, 4, and 5. How about there?
As the French say, je suis désolé.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year from Aspen.
What are you doing in Aspen?
Going steadily downhill.
I've decided to go to Hong Kong.
Goodbye to San Francisco.
Kopen Cup from Thailand.
Hey, you. Rumor has it you are hooked up with some little Thai bar girl out there. Say it isn't so. Mother told me that you are living with some Thai girl and your family is all upset. Is that true? Did you get my last letter? You are so far away. I hear you are seriously involved with a lovely Thai lady. Would you write to me about her?
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I thought you might appreciate this card from Thailand. Love, Andy.
Hey, you sly dog. Are you getting subtle in your old age? Are you trying to tell me something? If so, tell me more. I told my psychiatrist about the great love affair you're having in Thailand. I said I felt suddenly terribly jealous. But he said that most American men have to get involved with an Asian woman before they can connect with the gorgeous Colombian goddess they really love. Is that true? Write to me what you think. I am dying to hear from you. Did you get my last letter? I hope I didn't sound flip. Actually, I've just become involved with someone too. His first name is Darwin, and he works on Wall Street where he believes in the survival of the fittest. I would love to hear from you. Your mother told me that you have decided to marry your Thai friend and bring her home. Oh no! Gasp, subside. Say it isn't so. I have decided to marry Darwin. He doesn't know it yet, but he will. Won't you at least wish me luck?
Andrew M. Ladd III regrets. He is unable to accept the kind invitation of...
Dear Andy, thank you for the lovely Thai bowl. I will put flowers in it when you come to visit us, if you come to visit us, and if you bring flowers. Maybe you just bring your Thai bride. I know you will like Darwin. When he laughs, it's like Pinocchio turning into a donkey. We're living in a house in New Canaan, close to the train station, and I've got a studio all of my own. P.S. Won't you please write me about your big romance? Mother says your parents won't even talk about it anymore.
Dear Melissa, I'm writing to tell you this. Outside of you, and I mean outside of you, this was probably the most important thing that ever happened to me. And I mean it was. Because it's over, it's gone, and I'm coming home, and that's all I ever want to say about it again, ever.
Mr. and Mrs. Darwin H. Cobb announced the birth of their daughter Francesca.
Many congratulations on the baby.
Harvard Law School yet? Are you getting all stuffy and self-important?
As you know, I've always liked to write letters. I've decided I might be better trying to write laws, which, after all, are the letters that civilization writes to itself.
Yes, you are getting all stuffy and self-important. Come and have a drink with us sometime. We are right on the way to New York, and sooner or later, everyone comes to New York.
Read the New York Times account of your show in Stamford. Sounds like you're causing a series of seismic shocks up and down the Merritt Parkway.
Don't joke about my work. There is more there than what they said in your goddamn Bible, the New York Times. Enclosed, see what other critics said. Notice they think I am good. I am too. Oh, I could be if I can only focus.
I'm sorry, Melissa. I know you're good. I've always known it.
Here you made love review, whatever that means. I assume you review laws. I wish you review some of the marriage laws.
Just a quick note. Are you in any trouble?
I don't understand your last note. We are fine. All is fine. Everyone is fine.
Congratulations on baby number 2.
Number 2 is a perfect way to describe this particular baby.
Greetings from Washington. I'm here clerking for the Supreme Court Justice, which isn't quite as fancy as it sounds.
Dear Andy, I was very sorry to hear about the death of your father. I know he was a great influence on you, and I know you loved him very much. I also know he didn't like me. I'm sure he thought I was bad for you, and I probably was. Still, he was a good, decent man. I wish I had a father like that. Please accept my deepest sympathies. Love, Melissa.
Dear Melissa, thank you for the note on my father. I did love him. He was a classy guy, the best of his breed. Even now when he's gone, I can still hear him reminding me of my obligations to my family, my country, and myself, in roughly that order. All my life, he taught me that those born to privilege have special responsibilities, which is why I suppose I came home alone from Thailand. It's why I chose the law, and while I'll probably enter politics at some level, sometime down the line. Thanks for writing. Love, Andy.
Merry Christmas. I am sending you a photo Mother took of me and the girls. Don't I look domestic? Stop looking at my hair. By the way, you will notice who is not in the picture.
Thanks for the Christmas card. Are you in trouble?
Greetings from Reno. Could I stop by Washington on the way back east?
Let me know when you're coming. You can meet Jane.
Jane?
I'm going out with a great girl named Jane.
Melissa Garnacop regrets that she will be unable to accept the kind invitation.
Dear Melissa, I had to write my 2 cents in for Jane's thank you card for the wedding present. Guess who is now jealously looking over my shoulder to make sure this isn't a love letter. First of all, thanks for the present, Melissa, whatever it was. Oh, a tray. I'm now told it was a tray. A hand-painted tray. Hand-painted by you, I'll bet. Anyway, thank you. I hope it all goes well with you as it does with us. We'll be moving to New York in the fall, and I've got a job with one of those high-powered law firms. It'll probably be stuffy as hell for a while, but I'll learn the ropes. Besides, it isn't in my home state, and it might be a good jumping off for something political a little way down the line. We both want you to come to dinner once you're settled in, and don't say you never come to New York. Sooner or later, everyone comes to New York, as someone wrote me such a long time ago. Merry Christmas to you from us, Melissa. Where are you these days? Happy birthday. See, even a married man never forgets. Get well soon. Mother wrote you had some difficulty. I hope it's not serious, and by now you're feeling better. I can't remember exactly what one dozen red roses is supposed to say, but here they are, and I hope they say, cheer up. Hey, Melissa, I sent you some flowers a while back. Did you receive them? Are you all right?
Dear Andy, yes, I am all right. Yes, I got your flowers. Yes, I'm fine, I'm fine. No, actually, I am not fine, and they tell me I got to stop running around saying I am. I am here at this posh joint outside Boston, drying out for $150 a day. One of my problems is that I got slightly too dependent on the booze. They tell me it's a habit I picked up during the party days back in our town. Another is that I slide into these horrible lows. Mommy says I drag everybody down, and I guess she's right. Anyway, the result is that my ex has taken over custody of the girls, and I'm pulled up here popping tranquilizers, talking my head off in single and group psychiatric sessions, and I'm turning into probably the biggest bore in the greater Boston area. Merry Christmas from San Antonio. I am trying the Southwest. I can see the most incredible shapes from my bedroom window now. And there is a pretty incredible shape now sleeping in my bed.
Season's greetings from the Ladd family. Mother wrote me you were planning to get married again.
I was. I did. I am not now.
Donna Rhodes and McAllister announced the appointment of partnership to Mr. Andrew M. Ladd III.
Dear Andy, now you are such a hotshot lawyer. Could you help me please to get my children back? Darwin hardly lets me near them, and when he does, they behave as if I had some contagious disease. I know I wasn't much of a mother, but maybe I could improve if I just had the legal responsibility.
Better stay out of this one, Melissa. Our past connections, conflicts of interest.
Mother wrote that you won some important election for the Republicans. I am very disappointed. I love all politicians, but I find Democrats better in them.
I'm a liberal Republican with strong commitment to women's rights. Does that count?
Depends on your position.
The Honorable Andrew M. Ladd III wishes to express his thanks for your generous donation to his senatorial campaign. You sent too much, Melissa. You didn't need to.
Greetings from Silver Hill. They say it is in the genes. Lord knows. My mother has the problem, my father too in the end. Anyway, I am working on it. Darwin is being a real shit about the girls. He has cut down on my visitation rights. So when you get to Washington, I want you to write a special law about vindictive ex-husbands, banishing them to Siberia forever and ever.
Season's greetings from Senator and Mrs. Andrew M. Ladd and family.
Season's greetings indeed? Is that all you can say to me after 40 years? I am warning you, Andy. Keep that shit up and I swear I will come down and moon the whole Senate.
Sorry, Melissa. My staff sent that out. Merry Christmas, old friend. How are you? Where are you these days?
Living in New York, alone for a change. But the big question is, who am I these days? That is the toughie. I keep thinking about that strange world we grew up. How did it manage to produce both you and me? A stalwart, upright servant of the people and a boosted, cynical, lascivious old broad. The best and the worst. That is us.
Don't be so tough on yourself.
I'll try.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and much love.
Much love? Much love? God, Andy, how sexy. Remember how much that meant in our preppy days? If it was just love, you were out in the cold. And if it was all my love, you were hemmed in for life. But much love meant that things could go either way, remember?
Merry Christmas and love from all of us.
So you in 60 Minutes, you looked fabulous. And that was a great little pep talking in the Senate on our responsibilities to Latin America. But don't forget to keep your eye on the ball.
Thanks for your card. What ball?
The ball is that money doesn't solve everything. It helps, but not as much as people think. Take it from someone who knows. That is the ball.
Melissa, I'll be in New York next Tuesday the 19th. I have to make a fundraising speech at a dinner. I could stop by your place afterwards.
I will be there all evening.
Did you get the red roses?
All I know is that after last night, I want to see you again. Any chance of any other fundraisers coming up in the near future? Mrs. Walpole, are you there? Are you delivering the mail?
I'm sorry I've taken so long to reply. I've been upstate mending a few fences, and then I was off to Zurich for a 3-day economic conference, and then a weekend with Jane mending a few fences there. My darling, I have to ask you not to telephone the office. Telephones simply aren't secure enough. At long last, the letter beats out the telephone, my love. Oh, it feels good writing to you again, longhand, forming my D's and T's the way Miss Emerson taught us so long ago. I know you don't like writing letters, Melissa, but now you have to. As for business, I plan to come through New York next Wednesday. I'll call you from the airport if there's time to stop by.
Sweetheart, I loved seeing you again. Come again, please.
I'll be stopping by next week.
Did you ever dream we would have been so good at sex?
Two uptight old wasps going at it like a sale at Brooks Brothers.
I figured 50 years went into last night.
Let's go for 100.
Oh my God, come soon or sooner.
I'm already making plans.
I have to go to San Francisco to visit the girls. Couldn't we meet somewhere there on the way?
I don't see how we can go public.
Some country inn, some deliciously seedy motel.
I don't see how.
I see you for more than just a few hours.
It's the price we have to pay.
I am getting so, I think nothing but how we can.
I'm not sure I can change my whole life so radically.
All the politicians have gotten divorced. Look, Rockefeller, Reagan.
Jane, the children, my particular constituency.
You have become the center of my life. If you left, I don't think I could.
Because of the coming election, I don't see how we can.
Dear Andy, a reporter called up from the Daily News. What do I do about it?
Nothing.
I suppose you already know this, but there is a crack about us in Newsweek. And Mother heard some radio talk show where they actually name names. What should I do? Go away? What?
Nothing.
They called Darwin, you know? They tracked him down. The son of a bitch told them that this has been going on for years.
I wish it had been.
Oh my God, now they are telephoning. What do I say?
Just say we are old, good friends.
Friends, I like. Good, I like. Old, I'm beginning to have problems with.
Then don't say anything. Hang up. This too shall pass.
Will I be seeing you again?
Better not for a while.
I meant after election.
Better not for a while.
I miss you terribly.
Better lie low.
I need you, Andy. You are my anchor man these days. Without you, I'm not sure I can.
Hold on. Just hold on, Melissa.
Where were you? I waited 3 hours hoping that you would at least call.
Please don't telephone. Miss Whirlpool was sick that day, and
I haven't seen you in over a month
the
now.
coming election.
Surely you could have taken some time to...
If I want to be reelected...
I need you. I need to be with you.
The election. The election. The election.
I haven't heard from you in 6 weeks, Andy. Are you trying to tell me something, Andy? Is this it, Andy? Congratulations on landslide victory. Love, Melissa.
Dear Melissa, can we meet at your place next Sunday night?
Thank God.
I meant we have to talk, Melissa.
Uh-oh. Talk? I am scared of talk. In fact, I dread it.
Dearest Melissa, are you all right? That was a heavy scene last Sunday, and I know I'm right. We've got to go one way or the other, and the other leads nowhere. I know I sound like a stuffy prick, but I feel I have a responsibility to Jane and the boys, and now after the election to my constituency, which had enough faith and trust in me to vote me back despite all that crap in the newspapers. And it wouldn't work out with us anyway. In the long run, sweetheart, we're too old. We're carrying too much baggage on our backs. We'd last about a week if we got married. But we can still write letters, darling. We can always do that. Letters are our strength and our salvation. Miss Warpool's still with us, and there's no reason we can't continue to keep in touch with each other in this wonderful old way. I count on your letters, darling. I always have. And I hope you'll count on mine. Are you there, Melissa? I keep putting please forward on the envelopes, but who knows? Now I even resort to using the telephone, but all I get is your damn machine. Please, I need to hear from you. Senator and Mrs. Andrew M. Ladd III and family send you warm holiday greetings and every good wish for the new year.
Andy Ladd, is that you? Blow-dried and costume-tailored and jogging-trimmed at 60. Hiding behind that lovely wife with her heels together and her hands folded discreetly over her snatch. Are those your sons and heirs? And help! Is that a grandchild nestled in someone's arms? God, Andy, you look like the Holy Family. Season's greetings and happy holidays, and even Merry Christmas, Senator Ladd. We who are about to die salute you.
I just received your last note. What's this we are who are about to die stuff? May I see you again, Melissa? I want to see you again if I may. Dear Miss Gardner, I seem to have lost touch with Melissa. I wonder if you might send me her latest address. Dear Melissa, your mother wrote to me and said that you'd return to rehab. I'm flying out next Thursday to see you.
No, please don't. Please stay away. I have let myself go. I'm fat, I'm ugly, and my hair is horrible. I'm locked up at this funny farm all week, and my mother gets me weekends if I'm good. And they have put me on all sorts of new drugs, and half of the time I don't make sense at all. I can't even do finger painting without now fucking it up. My girls won't even talk to me on the telephone. They say I upset them too much. I've made a mess of things, Andy. I have made a total ghastly mess. I don't like life anymore. I hate it. Sometimes I think that if you and I had just, but just stay away, Andy, please.
I'm arriving Saturday morning. I will meet you at your mother's.
Don't. I don't want to see you, Andy. I won't be there. I will be gone, Andy. I swear I will be gone. Dear Miss Gardner,
The first letter I ever wrote was to you, accepting an invitation to Melissa's birthday party. Now, I'm writing you again about her death. I want to say a few things on paper I couldn't say at her funeral, both when I spoke and when you and I talked afterwards. As you may know, Melissa and I managed to keep in touch with each other most of our lives, primarily through letters. Even now, as I write to you, I feel I'm also writing to her. We had a complicated relationship, she and I, all our lives. We went in different directions. But somehow, over all those years, I think we managed to find something in each other. Melissa expressed all the dangers and rebellious feelings I never dared to admit to.
Now he tells me.
And I think I gave her some kind of balance.
Balance? I tell Andy, have it your way. Balance.
Most of the things I did in my life, I did partly with her in mind. And if I said or did any inauthentic thing, I could almost hear her groaning over my shoulder. But now she's gone, and I really don't know if I'll get along without her.
You will survive, Andy.
I have a wonderful wife, 9 children, and a place in the world I feel proud of. But the death of Melissa suddenly leaves a huge gap in my life.
Please, Andy, stop.
The thought of never being able to write to her, to connect to her, to get some signal back from her, fills me with an emptiness which is hard to describe.
Andy, I can't bear it anymore, please.
I don't think there are many men in this world who have had the benefit of such a friendship with such a woman, but it was more than a friendship, too. I know that I love her. I loved her even from the first day I met her. She walked into 2nd grade looking like a lost princess.
Andy, please, stop, please.
I don't think I ever loved anyone the way I loved her. And I know I never will again. Melissa was the heart of my life, and already I miss her desperately. I just wanted to say this to you, Mrs. Gardner, and to her. Sincerely, Andy Lapp.
Thank you, Andy.